But James, let me pivot, move away from the videos just for a second and ask you, liberals' default defense, whenever I'm asking them, and this is not just exclusive to me, this is on all the networks, liberals' default defense of these videos, of the behavior in these videos, is to challenge your credibility, is to say that you like to create falsehoods, that you deceptively edit. And I want you to take a moment, if you would, and respond to these critics who say that you've, in the past, deceptively edited videos. I know you said after the debate to a reporter, you know, name one edit, but respond to these critics for me.
Thank you, Liz, for the opportunity to do that. Yes, I mean, Real Clear Politics had a great piece out about the nature of journalism. I mean, all journalists go out there and they gather information, a ton of information, and the word edit is a misnomer. I mean, there's nothing deceptive about editing. You have to take 50 hours of tape and tell a story, which is what we do, and we tell the truth. We don't make any deceptive edits. There's no exculpatory material missing from these pieces. We are piecing together, like a detective would, information in order to prove a case, the case being a violation of election campaign coordination laws. Liz, in my career, people say, well, James settled a lawsuit with Acorn. I did settle a lawsuit with Acorn, but it was over invasion of privacy. It was not over editing. It was over the fact that I was filming people in California. It had nothing to do with editing. People also say, well, he's a criminal, he's a convict. That was a misdemeanor, entering a federal building with a camera.
Right, I actually heard someone accuse you of being a two-time felon, and that's just not true.
It's not true. We're putting out a video. I have to actually tweet out little documents at people every time they but this is a greater issue here. That people will just ignore evidence and say, well, he's a liar. I didn't put words in their mouths. They got fired. I mean, Creamer was fired, Scovel was fired, maybe Brad Woodhouse will get fired next. I didn't put words into these people's mouths. But this is what we do in our society. We attack the messenger, we personalize the subject. And people say if it wasn't me, it'd be somebody else. That's what they do.
Right, right. And to put it more bluntly, I think the mainstream media, liberals, politicians right now, they are trying to squash you. They're trying to ruin your credibility in order to undermine the credibility of your videos. You know that. I don't need to tell you that. But you do have more to come, don't you?
Yes, we always have more to come. We have 100 hours of tape. I mean, we have conference calls with the White House. We have there are some racial things that have been said in some of these private meetings. But, you know, we were gauging it. Just today, we released another story where it turns out, and during the course of this investigation, that Brad Woodhouse and Bob Creamer took a $20,000 wire transfer from a bank account in Belize, and then they returned the money. Now, why would they return the money? They thought it was illegal or something. So today's video took you through behind the scenes on the money transfer that was done to gain credibility with these networks, and how when we met over dinner with this overseas British money manager, it's something like out of a spy movie, Bob Creamer says, I'm very close with Obama. I have conference calls with Hillary every day. I was a community organizer with Obama, and we can't get answers from the White House. Why can't these people just tell the truth? Just say, Bob Creamer is one of my best friends.
Right, because, well, we don't even need them to say that. We can see it for ourselves when you meet almost 50 times with the President of the United States, and you're not an official employee of the President. I think that tells the story enough. But no, this money thing, this fourth video today, it's very interesting. I encourage my viewers to go watch it. These videos, it really is unbelievable. It almost seems like a conspiracy. Yet I'm spellbound watching these because it's actually true. But they returned the money, obviously, because they're trying to cover their tracks, and that's something the American people want to see. James, we're out of time, but thank you so much for being here as always. All right, guys, what do you think of all this? Let us know, as usual, on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. Meantime, we'll be right back.